I was, out of contract, waiting. The pandemic had been, and I was waiting for a call to see what had happened. And I was sat having dinner. We were talking about it the other night actually with one of my mates, and sat in a restaurant I go to in Blackpool, an Italian restaurant. And I got a text off James, and he said, "Do you fancy coming back? Do you fancy coming and playing?" So at the time, I'm not too sure what's going to happen. I wanted to stay down in England. But as the more it came on and the pressure started to come from James and you come in and blah blah, and then obviously I found the news about my mum, then that made it move quicker. And it was when I got up there and spoke to James and John, it was it was done quite quickly. And I loved going up there, and luckily for us it was signed off with a promotion.
Did you feel when you come back did you feel I'm home, and the fans just took to you immediately?
Oh, the fans took to me immediately, yeah. But we're in the pandemic. There was no supporters at that terms at that time. But you say social media and how we were performing, and we started the season slow, and it was only in the last few games we managed to get into the playoffs. We were struggling for a bit, and then we finished second in the last day, beating Queen of the South. So I think for that 4 games, we were magnificent. 2 against Wraith and 2 against Kilmarnock, and that was thoroughly deserved. We managed to get into the Premiership, and it was great to take the boyhood club back, and we managed to get the 500 fans in for the Kilmarnock game, and that just even made a difference to the appreciation that I got. And luckily for me, this season there's been supporters in, and it's probably not finished the way I wanted to do because of I picked up a couple of injuries that I might have probably made a difference in their games as well. And
do you think if you'd been fit, you'd have saved Dundee?
Yeah. In terms of how I look at the table and where we are and the amount of points we got, it was they only managed to get 2 or 3 points without me playing. So you feel as if I was fit for their games, then I would have made an impact in the team again, and we might have stayed up, we might not have, but it was a difficult time being injured because I wanted to help the team. And obviously, sadly for James, he ended up losing his job, and that made things difficult as well because he was just starting to felt like we were just getting going really, and picking up a couple of results away at Tynecastle, and it was a big result for us. So, but unfortunately, the club changed, and they ended up bringing another manager in.
Were you angry that he lost his job?
I was disappointed because I owed him a lot. I respect him as a manager. I like him as a person, and we still talk, at least once a week now and send the odd text. But he's a manager that I will always keep in contact with. I class him as a friend now because of what I went through with him, and off the pitch he helped me a lot through the problems that I had with my mum, the drink driving. He was massive for me. It was a huge thing for me to have a manager to support me in that situation. A huge mistake that I made, but he said that he'll stick by me, and that was massive for me as well because I was the captain. I was the most senior player, and to let everybody down like that was not great. And to go in there and that next morning, and he said, "Listen, I will support you no matter what," was a huge relief for me.